We should find a copy of Krish being sold for £1. You know, like in a bargain bucket.
Yeah.
Come on, ladies, £1 Krish.
£1. Yeah, but why Krish? It could be anything.
What's Krish?
The film.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Okay.
So it rhymes with film.
Oh, okay. Good. That was quite a long detour round to make that work.
Hello. Yeah, so that's what
All
we're
right.
doing.
Well, anyway, yes, good.
Okay.
Krish as in the
The
Bollywood film.
Yeah, because he wants a bargain basement.
That was a rubbish film, wasn't it?
I think
Was
Krish.
that the alien one?
Yeah, I never saw it because I'm not into that kind of thing. Like, well, not Bollywood.
Man,
stuff,
it was a
but-
Bollywood superhero.
No, I know, but I think the first one was okay, and then it just went all a bit Jadoo and all of that weirdness.
Yeah.
No, that was another film.
No, the alien in there was called Jadoo.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Do you remember when they came on the show?
The Aliens.
I wasn't.
You weren't part of the show then?
I wasn't part of the show.
For Ritik and Priyanka?
No, I wasn't part of the show then.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't there
You were still sort of fleeting around the lower leagues then.
I hadn't been upgraded. I hadn't gone, sir, we have a seat in business class for you. A producer, Kedgel, has requested your company.
Yeah.
Wow.
You were still, you were still grafting.
Yeah.
Learning the trade at lower levels.
Did he come in with his mask on then?
Yeah, mask, high-vis jacket, and nothing else. Yeah, that's it. And he wasn't even
Not
wearing a
me,
mask.
Ritik.
Oh, Ritik, I thought you were joking. I was talking about him.
Not me, not
No,
Cage the
sorry.
Fire Warden.
No mask. Why would you say
No,
that?
because he was a superhero, wasn't he?
Oh, yeah, but he... No.
Sedge, what kind of question is that?
No.
Just asking.
You wouldn't ask, Batman if the actor came in.
Well, can I say, Borat goes and does interviews in Borat.
No, but that's the character you want.
You can't talk about Sacha Baron Cohen at the moment.
Okay, well, whoever.
It's
I'm
cancelled.
just saying. Who's the other fella?
Who?
The guy from Hangover.
The guy from, Bradley Cooper.
Alan. He's done interviews
Zach
in
Galifianakis.
yeah, that's it. He's done interviews in character as well.
Has he?
Yeah, I'm sure he has.
What, like as he acts in the film?
I think so. Yeah.
Wow. I love that.
No,
I do love that.
yeah, I've seen Rowan Atkinson, people like that would do
Yeah.
it,
No, there's some other ones.
and they'll kind of carry
If
on.
Riddick was a bad man, he would have come in with his mask on.
Actually, Sacha Baron Cohen on that note, he only does it in character.
Yeah.
When all of his press.
Yeah, because
and
that's what
everything.
he's not. That's because that's.
Yeah.
But I think that's good. It's just nice.
You don't want to
I'm an
really
actor.
chat to him.
Yeah.
You don't want to chat to the
yeah,
guy behind
the guy.
it.
Yeah, it's
No,
boring.
well, yeah, the guy
It's,
behind
it's like when people meet Tommy, they want Tommy the full package. They don't want Tommy at home.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? Tommy doing the
Put your
bun
package away, mate.
My wife don't want my package. No one. I go around offering my package. Nothing. Let me bring you out of the darkness that is my package and into the light that is now shining upon us, people.
Yes.
Ah, amen. Praise the Lord. I feels like sun is shining.
Days are getting longer.
Weather is sweet.
Days are getting longer.
Yeah. But
lighter for longer.
I don't know. Yeah, lighter. But boy, it feels like we've gone back to winter now. Like
it's cold.
It's cold.
Yeah.
But Saturday, like the weekend, boiling, summer.
Yes,
Well,
Saturday
I
was.
won't say boiling.
It was warm top shorts weather.
No.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Shorts and I went for a walk.
There was still a little
Shorts and
chill
t-shirt.
in the air, mate.
No, it was lovely.
No, it's it's still a little bit crossover deceptive. Anyway, we sound like old men talking about the weather. Like, oh no, it's not quite. Not quite shorts weather for me.
It was. Number one, I wasn't working Friday night, so I woke up early, played squash, went and cut the grass because I saw it's nice.
Legend.
And I was like, I need to do that because I know it's going to rain this week. Yeah. Then I thought, let me go for a walk. Went for a nice long walk. And it's like summer's coming, spring is springtime,
Freshly cut grass smell.
Yeah, loads of, you can hear loads of lawnmowers.
Blossoms.
But loads of you're just walking and a fly would go into your face or something.
Oh, is it like that?
And you could see a little group of little flies gathering in an area. And I'm like, oh, well, we haven't seen that for about 6 months.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
That's how you judge it. That's how.
Yeah,
that's
mate.
how you judge it.
If that's out,
Yeah.
then summer. And do you know what? Because of the hot weather, I saw loads of spiders and creepy crawlies this weekend as well.
What's going on? It's like some sort of tropical rainforest.
All
down
the
in
animals
South
were out.
London.
All the animals were out.
We've not had any spiders.
Do you?
I know, but I think they got confused because it's just I think I'll come out now because of the nice warm
Oh,
weather.
hi.
Yeah, no, it was a bit like
coming
that.
out.
Honestly, on Saturday, Sunday, I think I saw about 8 or 9.
Little parade.
There was loads of spiders out.
They had
Wow.
banners and flags.
Yeah,
and
it was a
stuff.
bit. It was a
Wow.
bit weird.
Be honest. Be honest. I'm gonna put you in the spot. Are you a spider killer?
Oh yeah,
Would you?
yeah.
Is
gone,
it?
gone,
You do it.
Yeah,
So you
gone.
saw a spider in the house on the wall,
gone?
but then
With what?
But then it will all go all over the wall. Then
Nah, I
Splattage.
knock it down.
he's got a technique.
Yeah, you can't splash.
I
it.
lose
No,
it
but
in
what
the
if
print.
what if it's behind I don't know your toothbrush and bottles or something I don't know
Then the whole toothbrush, everything going in the bin.
No, I wouldn't use the toothbrush again. If I saw a spider crawl over
Yeah.
it.
I wouldn't either. But I'm just saying, it's like knocking it and trying to play with it. It's so
I'm
much
not
easier.
playing with it. I'm not playing with
He
it.
never said he's
No, but
playing
it's
with
just
it.
easier to grab it and
You made it something else.
no, but it's just grab it and chuck it out the
Getting naked
window.
and asking the spider to crawl all over you. I mean, like, no, I don't mean that's not. Kedge, no one said that.
He
bro.
likes legs on his back.
Letting it crawl up your backside and then come back out the other end. Like, oh, look, magic
He
trick.
likes legs on his back.
To be fair, some of them, it depends where they are. So, for example, like in the garage or in the shed, because I was in the shed over the weekend taking the lawnmower and stuff, I had loads in there.
Yeah.
Left them to it. I'm like, you lot
Yeah,
crack
exactly.
on.
It's not your job, yeah.
But the other day, I came back DJing from, I was out Saturday night, came in, closed the front door,
yeah,
and I could see something, the corner of my eye,
Black
just
spot.
above the front door.
yeah.
Probably the size of my hand.
What?
No,
What?
it can't
The spider.
have been
Moth.
that.
It was-
It's
it
the
was- spider was like this big.
exaggeration.
Spider or moth?
Spider, bruv.
That's
this
a
big.
that size has to be a tarantula. Or something.
It had hairy legs and everything.
I'll
With
leave
eight
it out.
Mangeshkar.
Yeah, mate. It was looking at
Leave
me.
it outside. Honestly.
So I was like, do you know what? I've got to do it. And it was so late at night. I was tired. I was
So
like,
what do you do?
Now I ain't got time to faff around, try and catch this, chuck it out. I broomed him.
See, I can't do that.
What do you mean?
I don't
Suck
think
yeah,
in
no
my
house.
adult life, no, definitely the last 30 years, I've not killed. I don't.
No,
remember
I don't think I have.
and I literally because I'd
Sorry,
rather
sorry,
no.
spiders.
I'm not trying to be all like righteous, but
No, I think
just,
you are.
I couldn't-
Making me
You
feel
are,
bad.
no,
You're
you are.
making me feel bad.
I couldn't bring myself to kill it, and I'd rather just shoo it out or just go to another
But
room.
have you got time for that? 3 or 4 in the morning?
Oh no, I don't.
No, but you can just get a bit of tissue, grab it, and chuck it out.
No, that's hard. To do.
No,
Who
that's
are you,
that's
Mr. Miyagi?
Isn't it? That's even long to do.
Well, if he's saying if it's
It
the
depends
size of
if it's crawl. Yeah, it depends. I'm thinking spiders versus flies versus moths versus daddy long legs.
yeah, but if it's a spider that's sitting there, you can grab it and just chuck it out.
yeah. You could have done that.
I'm not
Seth.
grabbing that.
No.
I whacked it with I got it. It fell down basically. I went to. I didn't hit it with the broom, but like I kind of shook it. So I
Such
knew.
is a bit of a
I
Darphok.
knew it was gonna fall down. As soon as it fell down, bang, got it.
You know,
As that saying goes right, he's a bit of a Darphok.
What's that mean?
Darphok. Is that what you say?
Yeah,
We
Darphok.
say Darphok.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Darphok.
Darphok.
What's
Yeah.
that mean?
You're scared.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because bruv, what if
you're
that?
scared as fuck.
What do you want me? Do you want me to leave that on the wall till the morning?
No, you're
You
right.
could have, because basically what you don't know while you sleep means that it won't be there in the morning and it's gone.
Oh, don't be so stupid,
No,
Kedge.
but you know the ones that are really freaky. You ever had this where you see the spider, you go, oh, spider, hold on a minute. Let me just get like an envelope because
Yeah.
the quickest thing I can grab.
Yeah.
And,
Cup.
and you turn around, get an envelope, you turn
It's
around,
gone.
like
Yeah,
nowhere
it's
to be
watching
seen.
you. Yeah.
Like, I'm like,
Yeah, but
where?
then in that moment you could go, okay, it's gone home.
Where? What? No, it's gone to my home.
No,
It's gone
it
somewhere.
might have left.
Oh, it's on the back of my.
You got
knee.
things-
Do you know what? Where my fear of spider? I went to Mauritius. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not even joking. I've seen the biggest spiders in my life.
Right, that's why you got this.
And like it was like we were staying in like a villa.
Yeah.
There was loads of us. Everyone had their sort of own rooms. I had my own room. Went into the bathroom.
How old were
Closed
you?
the door. No, it's just maybe about 10 years ago. So.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But bruv, the spider. I'm not even kidding. It was this big.
Really?
Legit.
Yeah, no, there I'd believe it.
And hairy legs, everything. So I got someone to come in.
waxing.
I got someone to come
What
in.
waxing?
Got someone to come and deal with it because I was like, I'm not even. No, I'm
Yeah.
not doing this.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not ready for that kind of spider.
Right.
Bro, the guy came, whacked it with his shoe. The spider was still sitting there looking at him.
Wow.
Like,
Wow.
Oh, like it's made of the tougher stuff. It's that much more robust.
It's funny because when you go abroad, it is another level. I remember.
and I watched that, and that has freaked me out since. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
messing with no spiders.
I know what you mean because I was freaked out. So I remember 5 years old. We were in India, Mumbai, and we were there for my uncle's wedding. And so we'd basically hired out this like what was like an apartment kind of thing, but it was not furnished or anything because all we needed was a place to sleep. So we just had like
Empty room, manja.
Yeah, manja. Is that what you call
Plural.
it?
Manja. I don't
Oh
know.
no, but manja is the actual frame, isn't it?
Yeah, the whole thing.
No, but
is called a
what's
manja.
the actual mattress? What do you call that?
Oh, bistara.
Bistara. Yeah. Okay. Fine. All right. Yeah.
It's gravy, mate. It's
Yeah,
gravy.
yeah.
Yeah, bistara. Ah.
Bistara.
Yeah.
That's the noise you make when you sit down.
Yeah. No, but in Gujarati, so we call them gadla. So basically,
What?
gadla.
Gadla.
Yeah. So so there's loads of us all sleeping for like all the different rooms and whatever, blah blah blah. Right.
How many of you were there?
Oh, there was about.
Be honest.
About 12, 14.
Oh, do you know what? I couldn't do that.
All
How old
on
were you?
gadla?
How old
No,
were you?
not on one. There's loads. Everyone's got their own
But
gadla.
how old were you?
I was 5.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah,
you
I was
can-
5.
you can, yeah.
So I was.
Imagine doing that now with 12 mans.
I mean, but you know what? It's for good fun. It's good fun.
If you go to India now, like in like my uncle's kotis and
Yeah.
stuff, they've got gadlas,
Yeah.
which is bigger than any bed I've seen in the UK.
Of course, they're very comfortable.
Yeah, and because they're quite firm.
Oh,
they
solid.
hold it. I quite like that.
Yeah,
That's
I
just
love
the
that.
floor, mate. That's just
No,
the floor.
it's not.
So we were all there after a
good
night
gun,
out. We'd come back late one night, and then we're lying there. So then the lights would go out. I don't even think it had any electricity in this place. It just had, we were just on
Where the
candles.
bloody hell were you saying?
No, because it was like it was not finished flat or something. Anyway, so we're there.
Were you squatting in someone's flat? Sounds like it,
Could
innit?
have been.
It wasn't
Completely.
even,
No,
wasn't even finished.
Windows open, let's
It's one
go,
of them
boy.
ones where you tell these stories now, like 40 years later, and
like-
you're like, oh my god, what was going on?
Yeah, he was squatting.
So then all of a sudden, my uncle goes, "What's that on the ceiling?"
Oh.
Right. So everyone's just like, oh, and that was one of my uncles was the first time he'd come to India, and he'd obviously got all the stories about how it's terrible, he won't like it.
Yeah,
It was the first time, and he was about 30, so he was
Right.
really nervous, and obviously
Yeah.
grown up in England, nervous, right? And he goes, something's moving. Everyone's like telling me to shut up and go to sleep. And then all of a sudden they were like, no. So basically my dad put the candle on and they went
Candle,
near.
you know?
Yeah, so he
Wow.
put the candle on near where they said. And it was a lizard. And my God, everyone is just screaming.
Freaking.
And because they're all UK lot, right?
Yeah.
So because what we needed
How big
was
was it?
Huh?
Yeah, they're like,
How
it's a
big was
baby
it?
So from
alligator.
what I remember, it was about this. You know what I mean?
Oh,
It's
so that's
10
quite big.
10
That's about a
inches.
foot.
10
Yeah, about a
inches.
foot.
Yeah, it's about a foot. Yeah, and it was
That's
big.
big.
Yeah, it's
I would
big.
be screaming.
So-
Yeah,
That's
so
quite
you got
substantial.
all the aunties and everyone.
If it was like, I was thinking one of those, you know,
the little ones.
Yeah,
No.
yeah,
It was a solid.
They're
it was
good to
solid.
have. The little ones are good to have around because they eat the much.
Yeah.
Apparently so. Right.
They eat the
so,
flies,
So, and it was just like
This one will eat you by the looks
But
of
it
it.
was just all the British Asians running around this room,
Oh, there's all-
right? Shouting, women shouting and everything. And I just, as a child, it makes you even more scared. And then they were like, so how are we going to get this out? And so I think my dad was a part of the committee who were going to try and get this out, right?
Smash it
I
with the
love
broom.
the fact
Smash it with the
a
broom.
committee was
The
set up.
committee had to be fought because who was brave enough to go anywhere near it, basically. So I think there was 3 men, right, and then 1 auntie. And then basically they were like, look, what can we use to get this out? And the
You know that auntie don't give a...
yeah.
I'm just thinking
Honestly,
of the
she don't
film
care.
version. Three men and an auntie.
3 men and but the auntie was
beat
just
up a
giving him more
lizard.
sound effects from what I remember. And then the only thing they could find was basically my uncle went to the kitchen, found what do you call it in Punjabi? Pera. We call it penda. It was a box, right? And
What?
So there was a box of pera, and so he quickly ate the 3 or 4 that were remaining.
What, they needed the strength.
Because he needed the box. He needed
Oh.
the box.
Hollywood movie
And then he
this.
brought the box to my dad, and he goes, "Here you go." And
Shove him in
my
here.
dad goes, "What? You want me to do it, right?" So the box is nowhere near as big
Big
as the
enough.
lizard.
Yeah.
And you're trying to use this benda box to try and get this lizard out. It was hilarious. They finally got it. They shoved it down the toilet. No one went to the toilet.
They shoved it down the toilet.
Because what else can you do with it?
That's a 1
a li-
foot,
a living-
1 foot lizard. That,
With a penda
that's-
box.
I'm sorry, that's worse than me smashing up a...
But what could they
Yeah,
do?
it is.
They had to
That's
run
worse.
it. They got it in the box and they had to run. That was the only place they could think of
You know
going.
what? You have to somehow forgive Indians and India dealing with it their way.
Oh yeah.
Like that is not the right way.
No, it's not the
We
right.
don't
But
condone that.
British
And all-
Asians,
but-
British Asians.
Yeah,
That was,
you know,
what could you do? Like,
yeah.
it's a moment of panic.
Yeah. I'd still be nervous that when I go to sit down in that toilet, it pops
No one
his
went
head
to the
back
toilet,
up.
bro.
Yeah.
No one went to that
I
toilet
know what
all
you tried to
night.
do to me. You tried to flush
Can
me,
you
didn't
imagine
you?
if it just bites?
Yeah, he jumps up.
You're sitting in the dark. As it is, there's no lights.
No.
Going back to the weather, though. Sorry, I know we were all drifted away in India, but we have got a heat wave on the horizon.
Ooh.
End of the month, we're going to be hot in Spain. Get ready, boys and girls.
Oh, good.
We did have cyclones in Stoke earlier this week, but
Yeah.
we have got the heat wave warmer than
Was
Spain.
that- didn't I see there was like a tornado somewhere as well, wasn't it?
Up near Stoke,
Yeah.
Up near
Well,
Stoke.
I this weekend have travelled the length of the country. So I've been in Leicester Friday night, Leeds for 2 gigs on Sunday, and then
South London.
and then South London in between. Then your park near you, and then for a family day. But then on last night I was in Scotland. So
Blimey.
by the way, Scotland is beautiful. Let me just get this. I know I don't want
Oh
to get
yeah,
all kind of.
good. You was there, filmed it, mate.
But but all of it as you're going through it,
everything?
you see the vastness of it. You realise we're a tiny little island, but oh my god,
But it's
Scotland
massive.
is beautiful. Yeah, and those bridges, those viaducty sort of bridges, whatever they're called, but they're brilliant. Anyway, so it's lovely being out there, but it was freezing, and the train was so cold. I was sitting on the train. You know when your nose is cold, your fingers are cold. You're like, oh god, like. I might as well be sitting on the top of a train, just riding this in the app. So I didn't have. I had sunny days, but I still think it's very very cold.
How long's the train journey, London to?
So this morning, I'll be
It's a
honest,
long one,
I'm
it's
a
a
little bit
long
out of it today.
So hang on, so you went near Leeds, then what did you do from Leeds? How'd you
From
get to
Leeds,
Scotland?
Sunday
Train?
night, yeah. Then I did Leeds overnight, then trained it to Leeds. Yeah.
Trained
I trained it to
trained
Glasgow.
yeah,
To
and then
Glasgow.
trained it all the way back to London.
Yeah, this morning.
That must be what, 5?
5.5.
Wow.
5.5 hours. And I was on the 5:30 train this morning.
Very good.
To think, another half an hour, you're in Dubai. On the plane.
I know, man.
That
trust
is
me.
mad, isn't it?
And not only that, there's all these there's a place I went past, I think it was called Dent.
Oh,
There you go.
Susie?
Yeah. Like,
Wow.
Harvey.
Funny, that's what we think of.
Yeah.
Rachel Riley's in the news, right? She's getting told off at the
Yeah.
moment. Anyway, so there's all these random places.
Why does anyone feel the need to put things out on social media?
Well, exactly.
Just
You're
don't.
just better not. You're better off not.
Just don't.
Yeah. Anyway, that's a whole other thing. But there's all these random places. Actually, can I give you a little bit of train drama? Because
Here we go.
It kicked off.
You are the train drama
Yeah,
man. Satch
yeah.
is the plane drama man.
Yeah, he's playing train.
You are officially.
Then you must take automobiles. You're the one who's going to kick off
Maybe.
in cars.
I'm not really.
Well, you're sort of electric
I'm
cars.
just no drama.
He's
you're no drama.
No, he's auto rickshaw.
Yeah.
Yeah, rickshaw drama.
I am sorry, and a quick tangent one. I saw a one-seater car advertised, and it was like someone had designed it, some Japanese designers or whatever, right? And there's a Punjabi voice there. Dekh lo, dekh gaddi bahut soni mano lag rahi hai.
Yeah.
But they're saying how good this. He goes, this is what but he was saying.
Yeah.
In Punjabi, I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
putting the accent on it, but he said it all in Punjabi. He goes, this is what we need in India now.
Right.
Forget the rickshaw. Look, you're closed off. They've converted. I think he was saying they've converted a motorbike
Right.
into a one-seater car.
Right.
And that's what we need to do
That's
in
what we
India
need.
now. So he's getting all very excited about it. Oh my God.
No, but you fit 3 in a rickshaw. If
Yeah,
not
I
more.
know,
If
exactly.
not more.
This is
Yeah.
a legit one-seater. But no, on the way back. Now, okay, I'm going to make this like a little bit of a debate, really, I suppose, because
right.
I want you guys to decide what should happen. For once, by the way, this bit of drama on the train was nothing to do with me. I was just a spectator.
That's a
of it.
first.
Yeah. So obviously, we've got on the train at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
It was great, actually. There was no one
Cully.
on the roads.
Yeah.
From Glasgow, yeah?
Yeah, from Glasgow. I walked from my hotel to the station, and it was like pure empty. I took a couple of pictures of some alleyways, so they just looked all cool and
Beautiful,
eerie.
beautiful.
Yeah. But like a little bit trashy as well, but in a kind of cool
Yeah.
way.
First
Yeah.
train out.
So look, actually, it was the second train. It was a 4:30 train.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there was a 4:30 train, but I thought,
My
I'm not going to
word.
make that one. I'm not going to get up in time
make that
because the event didn't finish till 1 by the time I went to bed. So anyway, I'm there in the train station, pure empty. I'm actually a bit peckish, and then it said, "Oh, McDonald's is opening at 5 o'clock." Lovely. Got my little double sausage and egg McMuffin thing. Got my hash brown. Got my tea.
Yep.
Right. I thought,
Coffee.
Yeah. No, I just had the tea because I didn't want to stay awake because I'm going to go sleep. Okay. So all strategic. Get on. Train's empty, and it's stopping at all these stops that I don't even recognise. Stopping at Penrithwith.
Yeah.
Stabadiswith.
Yeah.
Carlisle.
Carlisle. I know that one.
I know that one, yeah.
Eindhoven. Just like random things in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Eindhoven. I don't know.
Okay.
Just like it might as well be
Yeah,
very-
random places.
Random
Yeah.
places,
Yeah.
right? And then-
Stranmuir.
Huh?
Stranmuir.
Right, exactly.
I just thought of some random
By the
Scottish
way,
football
I
team.
I did the Scottish Curry Awards. There was so many places. There was one place called, I think it was Metal Slag? Metal Shalag. Shalag. It was
What, in
S-H-
Holland?
No, here.
Oh.
In Scotland. Hettel, either Hettel or Metal.
Hettelben.
Hettel Slag Ben.
Right. Oh, okay.
Metal Ben.
Okay.
Yeah, Metal
Right.
Ben. Yeah.
Okay, never been there.
My point is, I'm on the train, right? So I'm getting on. It's completely empty. My seat that I've got allocated
Yeah.
is a regular seat, like a 2-seater.
Right.
I do like a table seat, but I didn't book
Yeah,
it.
I know
The
you did.
organisers booked it, right?
Yeah.
Because it's got the charger. And I wanted to watch Chamkila on Netflix on my phone. And so because of that, I sat at the table. That wasn't my seat.
Oh, so hang on a minute. At the beginning where you said that it
Hold on,
hadn't
no.
got to do with you,
Yeah, I know.
it
Wait,
kind of has now.
This is fully got to do with
this
it.
is fully-
Because
yeah,
you
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
see
yeah,
it in
innit?
your
Just
seat.
listen.
Exactly.
So,
Number one, there's a flaw there.
No.
You weren't in the seat you were meant to be in.
No,
So it's your
please,
fault.
Please, Your Honour.
Okay, go on.
Objection.
Carry on.
You okay? All right, just please, don't move to strike just yet. So my seats are right behind, so I just move forward one set to the table, plug my phone in, watch Chamkila, and I've basically watched about an hour of it. It's very good. Diljit's very good, and it's stylistically, I think they made the film very well. And if you like Punjabi culture, you want to know a bit more.
You're
about
ruining
music.
your things you watched.
Yeah.
You ruined.
Oh, are
you
we doing
ruined-
that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Okay,
are.
fine. I'll talk about it later. Okay, then I'll talk about it then.
No, that's it. You missed your
No,
job.
I missed it. That's it. One chance only.
Yeah.
And then I watched it for a bit, and then I was like, you know what? I'm just too tired. I can't keep my, and I'm
Yeah.
feeling hot now as well. You know, like just hot all over. So I thought I'm gonna go back to my seat because I just want to sleep.
Oh, well done.
And
Yeah,
I
well
don't want
done.
to. I don't want to sleep in this chair.
No.
Because someone's gonna come and wake me up.
And then you get turfed,
Right?
yeah.
Correct.
So I'm like, fine. It doesn't matter. I'm well ready to go sleep. I don't need the table.
Yeah.
Cool. Off I go. Go to sleep. And
Did you
actually-
move to your? You've moved
Move
to your-
back. I
you've
moved.
moved.
Yeah, moved.
Oh,
moved
well
back.
done. Well done.
That's what I'm
Good,
saying.
good,
Okay,
okay.
You're
I wasn't
exonerated.
me. Okay, thank you very much, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
I move back to my seat. I fall asleep. Couple of people come and go next to me. I can feel someone come sit there for a bit. They change.
Yeah.
Then someone else came, changed. Now the train's packed packed. Every seat is packed. I get up for a wee. Everything's packed. There's people sitting in the gaps between the carriages.
Love
and all
that.
right? And then, this is what I heard. This is the bit I want to run past you. Behind me, over my shoulder, there's a man who was sat. And I noticed this because he got on the train with me at Glasgow.
Right.
When the train was empty. And he opened his laptop straight away.
Yeah.
And all pretty much for the whole time I was getting my computer ready, he's tapping away.
Oh.
And I thought to myself, what's he do?
I've always said this. I love people who've got that much to
Yeah.
type on a laptop. What have you
Why are
got
you
to do that
typing?
much? That much. That's
Yeah.
incredible.
And
I mean, he has got a 5.5 hour journey, so you could get a lot of work
no,
done.
but
Unless you're writing a
peeked.
book.
It was spreadsheets and documents.
That's
and
boring.
it
But I
was-
think it's because we've never had jobs like that.
No, exactly.
Maybe
And
there are jobs out there where you have to actually work.
but what? I felt like, I tell you how I felt this morning, and I'm going to just say it because it's exactly the thought in my mind at the time, was sometimes I think humans are given jobs or work just to keep themselves ticking over and busy and distracted.
Oh, just to get through life.
Just, kind of like...
Who
you gotta do
invented
something.
working? It's nonsense.
Yeah, working is nonsense.
It is.
And we're told to be more mindful, and if everyone would just spend all their time being mindful, they'll all be a lot nicer.
Yeah.
I ain't coming into Mark Edge.
Yeah.
How comes?
Can't be
being
asked. You
mindful.
just told me
It's
to,
gotta be
you
mindful.
told me to be mindful.
Yeah, no, but it is.
Yeah. Anyway, so he's tapping away. He's working away. He's fun though, right? And then, by the way, I did also kind of go another little tangent. I had a little moment. I go, I don't think I'm a proper man. You know, like,
you're going through some
but I was
serious
tired. I
life
was tired.
issues.
I get like that when I'm tired.
What
I
happened?
get like
What do you
this,
mean? Like what?
Like, I get like that also when I see men in suits in the car park in the school playground at school, like, dropping their kids off.
Yeah.
And they're going places.
Bit of a complex going on there.
Yeah, I'm like,
I know what you mean.
Is there some trauma attached to this?
maybe because I feel like a fraud. You know, like, I'm like, what am
do you
I?
know that I feel like that when I'm coming home from DJing
Yeah.
and other people are going to work at that time. So you see them dressed all smart and stuff.
Ready to go.
And sometimes I'm driving back from, I don't know, like Birmingham, Coventry, up north
Wherever,
somewhere,
could be
Manchester,
anywhere.
it could be anywhere. And you're driving back at 7 and you're like, I'm still trying to get home. You're going to work.
Yeah.
So I'm like, do I really do something that's like...
What do I do? Yeah,
what
I'm
do
the
I-
twilight hours. I'm
Yeah.
a disco guy.
I know how you feel. I know how you
Yeah,
feel.
You're not going to the same heaven as everyone else is
No,
going
and-
to.
Oh, no, but my heaven will be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I do think that. I think, what do they talk about with their wives? Because like, I think about things I talk about.
I don't know what to talk to them about.
Yeah, right. But I found with those
I
people,
don't.
those kind of my kind of school dad friends, they find me outrageous. They just think the things I say are so like, oh my god. I'm like,
And you come to the school looking like a
like
homeless.
tracksuit bottoms
Yeah.
because that's my off duty. If I'm doing the school run,
Yeah.
I'm
You
off.
ain't gonna wear a suit.
Anyway, so Tapper man, he's doing his thing. He's working away, right?
Right.
And then the train's got rammed.
Yep.
And people are coming and going. And then I heard someone come up behind
Him.
him over my shoulder, and I looked around a little bit, but I didn't do the full turn, just to see her say to that bloke, "Excuse me, that's my seat."
Oh.
And he went,
Dun,
"Yeah,
dun,
not a problem, no
dun.
problem." And he got up, got his laptop, and then he turned to the seat behind me.
Oh.
So he's crossed over lanes, he's
Yeah.
crossed the gap in the middle.
Crossed the gap.
And he's gone, "Excuse me," to that person.
Yeah.
And he's gone, "That's actually my seat." And
Oh,
but
this is a double seat.
Yeah, we've got a double turf.
This is how he delivered it. And I thought, wow, he had it clear. He had the line clear in his
Oh, what
head.
was the line?
Like he's worked out. He went, "Excuse me, that is actually my seat.
Yeah.
I was only sitting here because I needed the plug socket for my laptop.
Yeah.
But now that the seat's been taken by its
Yeah.
owner,
I'm
I need to go back to my
I'm
seat,
reclaiming.
which is that
Yeah.
one."
Yeah.
That person then goes, "Oh, but it said it's been booked from Glasgow."
Yeah.
And I joined in Penrith with Stiff.
Yeah.
Right? And
No one was there.
and no one was there. So I presume it was free.
Yeah.
No, it's mine. She goes, well, and then the woman goes, well, that's not really fair because now there's no seats left anywhere else.
Oh.
And I would not have taken this seat.
Oh.
Had you
It
sat there?
Had you sat there,
Yeah.
or I know
Yeah,
that the guy
no.
who owns this seat is
I
only
would
sat
have
there.
put
Yeah.
my
No,
sort
she has
of
a point.
lottery ticket
Like,
somewhere else.
She has a point.
He's gambled his seat.
His seat, yeah.
And then now goes, oh, no, I want
But
my
just
seat
because
for
he
my
got,
insurance.
because he got
I
done.
Go on, do back. Now, what do you think?
Honestly, I think he's done. He's toast. He's got
But
to stand.
that's his seat. He's just going back to his seat.
No,
No,
no, you can't do that. You could, because then you're owning two seats
that's a hard
legally. Can't do that.
Okay.
You've given your seat up. That's it. Done.
No, but,
So-
but technically, no, he hasn't given his seat up. He sat in a different seat, and therefore, it's still his seat, which he is paid for. And the woman who's now obviously, I get it, like it was empty at the time.
Yeah.
I think she's got to move. Because
she
the
did
rule
move.
of the land is that's what you've paid for. So yeah, there could have been a bit of argy-bargy swapping seats, and you played that. But going back to it, you've got to take it to the root you know,
but okay, how about
formation of the train, and that is your seat.
Imagine this. Imagine that guy. Then I thought about this when he left. Right.
I think she has the right to feel annoyed.
Yeah. But she probably can't do much about it.
But you can't do much about it.
Yeah, because she never had a seat in the first place either.
Correct.
As well.
Now,
Yeah.
Coach,
Okay, I get that.
Coach C on most of these long distance trains is the unreserved coach.
Yeah.
That's where there's no seats.
C for Chalu. Yes,
C for
whatever, yeah.
sub.
Yeah.
Chalu,
Sit where you want.
Yeah. Right. Can't be asked to. Can't be
Exactly.
asked to.
Yeah.
They'll even put you on the top if you want.
Yeah, Chale.
Yeah.
Okay. So but she and I heard her say, if I'd known, I would have just gone to Coach C earlier when there were seats, but there's not going to be anything there now.
Yeah.
So I get where she's coming from and all that, but.
I mean, I think it's a bit of tough cheese.
But I think it is. Unfortunately, you're right.
Yeah.
I think it is tough cheese. But if he had, say,
Tough cheese.
hard
Tough
cheese,
cheese. Hard cheese. Tough cheese.
tough luck, hard cheese.
No, tough cheese.
I've never heard of that.
Really?
I prefer soft cheese.
Yeah, I know. So do I.
Okay.
Spreadable, garlic and herb, Philadelphia.
Ew.
It's delicious.
Actually, no, that's nice.
I had, by the way, I think it's my new favourite wrap from Marks and Spencer.
Oh, God. You and your Marks and Spencer wrap.
Tommy.
Yeah, it's a ham and mozzarella wrap. Because I always have the falafel wrap there, didn't I? And they do that with the little day thing in there as well. But this ham and mozzarella, I know you won't have it because of the ham, but it's got like a cream cheese and mozzarella in there as well. So it's like a nice cream, like a salmon and cream cheese sandwich. Do you do a salmon and cream cheese?
Yeah, love it.
Yeah, with a bit of cucumber?
Love it.
Oh, dill da marmalade here as well, a bit dill.
Yeah, bit of good out in there.
Good. Love it. So my point is, I saw the debate going. I wanted to know your opinion because I felt the same.
It's a hard one.
here's what
I feel sorry for that lady though as well.
But here was the one thing: if that guy had missed the train,
Yeah.
got a lift to Penrith and then just jumped in there,
Yeah.
then it would have been different. Like, sorry, I actually missed the train. I'm just caught up, so that's my seat. Okay, fine. But oh no, I was just sitting there using the plug, and now I want my seat back.
Sorry, what is this third world train you're on that only's got plugs?
Virgin
No,
train,
it's a
innit?
Virgin. It was a Virgin one. Yeah,
was a Virgin train,
Or
yeah.
It's actually?
yeah, I don't think they're called.
Do you
They're
want to have a
called
word?
Avanti now.
Do you want to have
No,
a
they're
word?
not called Virgin anymore, but it is a Virgin train.
Yeah,
Do you want to have a word with Richard Branson? I'm
If you-
meeting him.
yeah, but-
I'm meeting him on
No, but
Friday.
it's not even his anymore.
You're gonna have a word with
Oh,
Avanti,
what-
your auntie.
Oh, Andy. Ben.
What's
Oh,
that line called now? It's called something totally else.
Avanti.
Yeah, Avanti. There you go.
Avanti.
Ben.
Avanti. Ben.
Call your massy up, Kedge.
There's always some kind of travel dramas. There's always something going on.
Well,
anyway.
I'll tell you what was going on with me is I got a message from somebody really unexpected.
Ooh.
And I kind of shared the screenshot with you guys in the group.
The head of the Agent Network, they want us back.
Well, I'll tell you what the message said. Have you still got the message, Satch? Actually?
Yeah, wait, I'm bringing it up.
Do you want to read it out?
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
Why is that? Why?
No, because I shared it in the group.
It was in the group.
I haven't seen it.
You didn't see it. That's why you didn't react.
It's only 2 lines. I'm going to
It's
say
only 2
that.
lines.
Okay.
Namaskar, Kejal.
Oh.
That's the first bit.
Oh.
Namaskar is
Yeah.
proper.
So we
High
know
level.
that
It's Indian.
Yeah, it's Indian.
India.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
So
gone
it's-
India already.
Yeah,
It's
we're not.
not-
It's not. It's not a
Rishi
UK.
Rich's
No,
brother.
Well, it could be H. Dummy.
No, it's not. It's not.
It could be me, kind of go namaskar, Kejal Bhai,
Kejal Bhai,
yeah,
you know all
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Go, but
No.
but carry on. I don't think it is. But
Namaskar, Kejal. Good time to speak? Question mark. And this is vital information as well.
Yeah.
It's good time to speak. Space? Question mark. Like it's not.
Oh yeah,
So
Yeah.
that is India.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's gone
It's
with
India.
India
The
straight.
punctuation's
And then
already-
so I said to you guys, I bet you guys can never guess who this is.
namaskar, Kejal.
But you both know them.
Okay.
They have been connected to us
Okay.
in the past, and it's just been a while since I've spoken to them.
Is it?
Go on, if you had to put what-
and a husband.
No,
Is it a couple?
no,
Okay.
Deler Mendy.
Them.
no. Dylan Mendy wouldn't say namaskar, would he? 'Cause I think it's quite easy.
And why would a them
Yeah.
message? Like, if it was a musical duo, I'm just saying, this is what I'm
Right.
thinking. So if it was Divine and Nazy,
Okay.
right? They wouldn't go, namaskar, Kejal.
No.
No,
It's
but then
them.
namaskar is quite the giveaway, I think.
So it's older.
Shall I try and do the accent? Namaskar, Kejal. Oh, the way I said my name was perfect.
Kejal.
The way I said my name was perfect.
Namaskar, Kejal.
Yeah. Who
the bloody hell is that?
Is it, what's her name?
You can play 20 questions if you want. You can.
Female, male,
No.
female,
Man.
male.
Oh,
And they sound like that.
Namaskar.
Oh, I know who it is.
He knew it. He
I
got
know
it.
it.
He
Now
got
that you've
it.
done that. Now that you've done that. I tell you 100%. I'm not even going to look at Kedge. I'm going to
Yeah,
say it.
go on.
Right?
Who?
Did you get that?
No.
Okay. I'm going to just say it.
Say it.
Kailash Kher.
Of course it is.
Yeah, because yeah.
Namaskar, Kejal.
Yeah, and yeah, sorry. I can't because I've not heard him say your name, so
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
him saying it.
Yeah.
But Tommy.
Yeah.
He's very sweet. Oh, your energy.
So, but so it's that
Yeah,
kind of slightly
yeah.
rusty
He's
kind of voice.
Husky.
Yeah.
Husky, yeah, out of the blue, Kellogg's Care messaged me first thing, like 7 o'clock in the morning. So I just went, hello. I said, how are you? Long time no speak. Yeah, call me now. He called me.
At 7 in the morning.
Yeah, 7 in the morning.
Bruh.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, what have I done to obviously receive a call from Kailash Care? Allah ke bande, Diwani.
Yeah, it's got a big
Saiyan,
deal.
bangers,
Got a big deal, yeah.
Bangers, right? And he calls me and he goes, hello, Kajal. So yeah, I need a favor. And I was like, oh, here we go. I wish I could have put the phone on speaker for you guys to hear this.
Yeah.
So then he just goes, oh, Kajal, there's a artist that I'm looking after. Her name is Nato, the music or something like that.
Nato?
Nato.
Okay.
It's a stage name. And so Kajal, she has done a lot of music, Hindi, English, and she's very big. Global success, and can you please we want to do show in London, and can you please help, and all of this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh my
Basically,
god, what literally
Yeah.
I've just started work at Virgin Radio,
Yep.
and I've had to go away and answer
Take
this
a
call.
Kailash
Can
Care
you please
call.
put her on Chris Evans' breakfast show?
No, it's not, he doesn't know that, but
She is virgin.
yeah.
She's virgin on
So-
success.
But you know
She's
what?
virgin on success. That's what I would
So
say.
I'm like, so I'm firstly, I'll get excited. I love you know me. I love new music, new artists. I love it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, but like, she's got a lot of followers. And then
Ken, I have to point this out because people say it to me in the street.
Go on.
You know, when we talk about the podcast, they talk, and they want to tell me about you lot and what they think of you.
Yeah.
Satch's tells it how it is. I love Satch's one-word reviews. Satch,
Yeah.
I went, that's the way he is. He's South London. He's minimal. He lets the songs do the talking. And I went, and Kedge, when he's bullshitting,
He talks a lot.
his voice goes high-pitched.
Yeah.
And you were like, oh, she got a lot of followers. Yeah.
No, she has.
Yeah, because it's like, when someone's trying to justify it.
no,
Yeah.
no, she has.
So what I'm saying is people have picked up on this.
Basically,
No, he's adding more bass.
It's like like he's spoken about, like, she's an international artist. She's done 2 albums. I'm like, how? Like, what kind of lulu like me has gone through this world and not known about this woman who's done 2 albums, who's working on a 3rd album. She's sang in English, Punjabi, Hindi, all of that. International artist, worked with some big people. I'm like, oh, okay. So I gave her. I said, send me. Nato, Nato. That's her stage name. I can't remember the actual name, right? So he goes, oh,
NATO.
NATO, basically. Basically,
Yeah.
So
Careful what you
all
Google,
go
mate.
and look her up and follow
I need to
her.
know that you're going to support NATO.
NATO, yeah. Right. Do you know what I mean?
Very
Maybe
big.
I've just declared my support for like World War
That's the account.
III.
That's the account you were looking at.
Exactly.
NATO. Loads of followers.
So anyway, exactly. So anyway, and then he's like, so look, I goes, Kedge, I love it. And I said, look, I can't. He goes, because he wanted a gig out in the UK, right, with this lady. And I was like, look, I at the moment we can't. I said, I don't know if anyone knows her, all of this kind of stuff. I said, send me a details, send me the track that you're going to go with first release, and I'll do my usual, like I do for everyone in India. I'll do the PR stuff. I'll send it out to all the radio stations, all the people I know. And I said, if anyone then comes back and wants to interview, I said, we'll take it from there. I said, but look, I'm not promising anything, but I said, I think this is the way to go, because I'll be honest with you, no one's going to come and see this person.
Cage PR is
Cage
back.
PR in full swing. So and then you know what? So I thought that was it. I'm gonna go. And then he goes, Kajal, can I just say, last thing, can you please give a big jappi to Tommy?
Go on then, live on the podcast.
No, so he just says a big jappi, and he goes, you created so much hangama.
He doesn't do hugging.
No,
That was weird.
He goes,
That was weird watching
well,
that.
no, because there's a chair in the way. Yeah. But he goes, you created so much
You
hangama.
sure it wasn't puppy? Give him one.
No, it wasn't a puppy. No, nothing else. It was just
Please put your neck in between Tommy's bum cheeks.
That's exactly what
I
he's
would
saying.
love for you to motorboat his bum. And then sing one of my favorite
I
songs.
just imagine him singing Hire Moti.
Anyway, he did Dhoti.
So Guys, I mean, so anyway,
Sorry.
but he was bigging you up.
Who cares?
He
Kailash
said,
cares.
yeah, exactly. And he goes, Dom, you created so much hangama. We had so much fun. You made me sing all these funny songs and Desi Oki, and he's just chatting. Yeah. And you know what? We spent more time talking about what we did at the BBC and what he did with him. And he goes, I thought that, it was all going to be rubbish and people were going to hate me. And he goes, people love it. They still talk to me about Desi Oki and what we did. And he just couldn't stop bigging us, all three of us
He's
up.
a lovely guy. And lovely energy and a proper artist.
And the exclusive is that they're working on a new album.
Oh, very good.
Yeah.
And what do you think of the song that he sent you?
I haven't had a chance to listen to it yet.
That's it.
You know
I've been busy.
You know what Cilla Black always said? Never admit to watching a bad show. And I think the same applies to songs. Never admit.
Like I said, I haven't heard it.
Yeah, never admit to it.
I haven't heard it yet, but I will get on it. And if you are anyone of importance or want this track, let me know. Hit me up.
Can I also, just on the back of yours, and I don't want to do this, but I did get a little bit excited. I got someone sliding into my DM, all right, with their whopping 6.2 million followers.
No one's sliding into mine. Who's sliding? No one's sliding into mine.
And it's a stand-up comedian from India.
Uh-huh.
Right? You won't get it because I kind of forgot that I'd worked with him. But he came over, did a show right when I was first starting and getting stand-up, just about 2018.
Okay.
Right? So just before the lockdown, he did a stand-up tour in the UK. I didn't really know who he was. And then I saw his stuff online. I saw it getting hundreds of thousands of likes. Then I saw the fact that he's big in the college university scene. Right. And then he came over and he was doing a 900-seater venue in London. Wow. And I thought, God, how's he going to do that? Sold out.
Wow.
And the whole set is in Hindi. And I'm talking about the comedian Zakir Khan.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Brilliant. And you know what? My Hindi's not great. But he can tell a story, and he does a story about waiting outside the changing rooms for your girlfriend while she's getting ready, and it's brilliant.
Yeah,
because he goes, "Don't move, don't you dare move." Like he says it all in Hindi, you wander off, and she comes out, and you're not there. You might as well be cheating on her and all this kind of stuff.
You understand it if it's all in Hindi?
No, because it's the
way,
and also he's just kind of nice. He's got a nice poetic, smooth, silky
flow.
way. Also, a little thing about him is he told me after that show, because I did a warm up for that show, and he said he doesn't write any jokes down.
Oh.
He goes, if I don't remember it the next day, it's not good enough. He goes,
So what did he want? Was he
slid into DMs? Hey man, how are you?
Yeah.
I got a bit excited because now I'm doing much more stand-up.
Yeah.
So now I want to do a show with him.
Yeah.
So I'll be like, all good, bro. When are you coming to the UK?
Yeah.
Because I'm making it easy. I'm thinking, I know you don't want to do small talk with me.
Yeah, let's go.
We're not
Let's
friends.
go.
No.
But if you're coming and this is your little, hey, fancy being a part of Because also since I worked with him 5-6 years ago, he's got even bigger.
Right.
So I'd love, and he's got
you went
Amazon
straight for
specials.
the
Please check it out. Zakir Khan.
So then what happened?
Now I've replied today.
Oh, I see.
And I'm waiting, so
Right.
I will update. So
okay.
hopefully,
To be updated.
Hopefully, he'll go. Hey man, I'm thinking about coming back. Fancy jumping on the show?
Right.
Yeah, Zakir Khan. Let me just preempt it. But this is also my problem. I get carried away. Like I've made the story up in my head now. What's going to actually happen?
Yeah.
We're going to be working together. We're going to be buddies. We're going to be friends. He's going to be sleeping over. He'll be on the podcast. But he's a very funny man. Check out his Amazon specials, Zakir Khan.
You overthinking? I've been overthinking about something that I've seen on the telly. And I watched it, and it's an advert, and I thought, you know what, I think I messaged you guys to go, guys, can you just watch this advert because I want to know your thoughts on it, right? And it's the new Andrex.
Oh, the Andrex one, that was it.
The new Andrex ad. And so we've all seen it.
Yeah.
And for those of you who haven't seen it, because obviously a lot of people nowadays don't watch normal terrestrial telly.
You can just type in on YouTube, Andrex advert 2024.
Yeah.
It came up. It's the first thing that comes up.
Right.
It came up.
So we've all seen it, and it's an office setting, and there's a lady who goes basically needs to go to the toilet.
Yeah. Open plan
Open plan office, and she needs to go to the toilet, and then she obviously finds the Andrex roll, and then she heads towards the toilet, and that's all she does. It's just like the walk of shame.
She's got her Andrex roll in a cupboard.
In a cupboard.
So she takes it out,
Yeah.
holds it. Everyone's working. They stop, look around.
Yeah.
They pause while she's walking past, but she's doing, like you say, the walk of shame to the
She does a
toilet.
little bud in the start.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there is a. I thought I was hearing from.
And you know what? Okay, can we pick up on that bit first of all?
Okay.
Before we get into your advert. Just, the bud is always the prequel. They're like, hello, everybody. It lets your body know there's something coming, right?
Yeah.
There's you got to...
Not necessarily, but yeah.
I didn't know that's a thing.
Something coming.
What, that everyone does a bud?
Like a pre-poop bud.
Right.
PPP.
PPP.
You know me, PPP?
You know me.
So the advert literally starts nice, and she is a bit of a Ben looking, like
She's a
full blown auntie.
Yeah, she's auntie.
She's
No,
full
I
blown.
wouldn't say auntie. She's Asian lady.
She's an Asian lady.
Working in the office.
Stereotype. Let's just do it.
Yeah.
Stereotype. Is she Gujarati? Is she Punjabi? Is she Pakistani?
Oh, I would
Is
go.
she Bangladeshi? Is she Sri
I don't
Lankan?
know. That's a bit of a hard one.
Bruv, she's yours all
Do you reckon
day
she's
long.
Gujarati? I
Yeah,
thought she was a
man.
little bit too.
The
She was a
look
bit
is
fashionista
Gujarati.
for Gujarati.
No. Yeah, but she's
Is that
that madam.
Gujarati? Okay.
She does her hair.
Right.
Her hair's done nice. You know,
Yeah.
she
Could be- it
bit
could
of
be
pride
Gujarati. It
in the
could
way
be-
she
it
is.
might-
I think I'd go HP.
Yeah, it could be HP.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
HP, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I think HP.
HP. Yeah.
HP because she had a
Because
bit
her
of
hair
swagger.
was a bit stylistic.
She had a bit of confidence
Yeah.
in the walk. And also the bud and the poo thing, that's a bit of a Punjabi sense of humour. I think that's more,
Yeah.
anyway.
No, but everyone farts. What do you mean? That's
No,
like a Punjabi sense.
but the way that in the advert,
You can
obviously-
tell it was a HP bud.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
You hear the
What
sound.
is it? What Kushbu is it?
Yeah.
It's quite
Man's
vegetarian.
like decoding the
Yeah.
frequencies and stuff.
So
Imagine.
I'm
that sounds like
I'm
HP
going
one.
to tell you. I'm going to tell you basically. This advert has got my goat, and I've been thinking
I
long and
knew it
hard.
would.
I've been thinking about it long and hard.
What was it? So very quick, just to wrap it up. What was the catchphrase on the advert at the end? It was like, take your time or enjoy.
No, comfortable. Be
comfortable.
Be
something like
comfortable.
that. So basically, what happens is she does the walk. She gets to the toilet. She's got the toilet roll. Everyone in the office is looking at her. She's picked up a magazine.
Yeah.
She sort of smiles a bit smug. Goes into the toilet.
Yeah.
So it was a dictionary she picks up, actually.
Yeah.
Dictionary.
she's
Yeah.
French.
She picked up a
and
French-German
Yeah.
dictionary,
So
which is
quite-
massive.
It's quite a different kind of Andrex advert because it's saying, "Hey, you're going to go for a poo. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Take Andrex.
And
do it in
the
style."
Andre's Gutta was just a short part of it as well, right
Yeah,
at the beginning. That was it.
it was
It's
on the
not
desk,
yet,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
So it wasn't a cute one like they
No,
used
this
to
is
do. That's
definitely a
because that's what we used to.
different
And I
style.
watched it, and I just thought, you know what?
Right. Why has it got your goat?
Because I just thought, hold on a minute. So I get it. Firstly, we never see desis in adverts, right? Because it hasn't been a thing. And then you might see the odd one because if they might be doing like skin care or some sort of cream or something, you might
Dentist
get
one or something.
Yeah, like
Toothpaste. Sensodyne always has a brown dentist.
Yeah,
on it.
when they need a dentist to endorse toothpaste, they always get the Asian lady or the fella. But you never see Asian people in adverts. And so I thought, oh, there's an Asian. So as I was watching it in real time, and I thought, oh look, Asian lady. Oh my God, she's just done a bud, right?
Yeah.
So that was initially. And then I'm like,
Issue number one.
Issue number one. Then it unfolds and she picks the toilet paper up and then she's walking. Now, the whole office in this advert just starts staring at her.
Yep.
And she's walking really uncomfortable, doing the walk of shame to the toilet.
Yeah.
Right? And like there's a shot where there's a meeting room and everyone in the meeting, the guy who's doing the meeting stops and everyone turns around. They look at the Asian walking to the toilet. And then everyone else is not Asian, looking at the Asian going for a dump.
No, there was a Chinese fellow.
There was a Chinese fellow. All right, fine.
Yeah.
But what I'm trying to
Well,
say,
I can't say it was Chinese.
There was an
but
yeah.
The other Asian.
Yeah. the
Yeah,
other
but
Asian.
it was just, but everyone was looking at the Desi Pendu, right, going for a dump, and I thought, hold on a minute, out of everything they could have done, why? They always pick the white person to be the lead character, but for this one, they picked Apna to look like the absolute Wally, and it's embarrassing. And then, they could have picked any other person, but they went for the
look how angry he
Asian.
is.
And I'm getting angry because actually,
It's good. Podcast
that's
for.
really annoyed me because I'm thinking for diversity reasons, all of that. I get it. You're trying to make it all inclusive and everything, but you never would have picked an Asian person for this advert. And all of a sudden, you stuck the Asian in it,
Yeah, well,
who's
minute.
the smelly person who does a bud and then has to go in there.
You know why? We all know why.
Why?
It's that dodgy curry last night.
Yeah, exactly.
But there you go. This is what I mean.
Little gobby bug.
But it was, I'm just sorry,
little
but it was,
molly-metty bug.
it's annoyed me more than it needs to have because, I just thought,
Why are you so
as someone
angry?
who's trying to trying to get across that we are brilliant and we can mix it with the best, I just thought they've just reduced us to that worst person in the office. And I just think that
Sir.
just really stereotypes Asians. And I just...
He's boycotting Andrex.
No, because being in an office where I am the only Asian, right? It's hard work when you have to go and do. Obviously it's not as obvious. Like I don't take my own toilet paper when I go to the bathroom, but
Does everyone watch you?
No,
Does
he
everyone
doesn't.
watch you?
He takes his own cubicle and toilet. He's going,
but like, do you know what I mean?
Mobile.
It's like, but I just think I'm a little bit. I can't believe that no one's picked up on it or complained about it or anything.
Okay, they can't. Okay, so let me.
Am I getting oversensitive?
Nah, okay. So now I wanted to hear fully what you were going to say. I knew it upset you. Here's a problem, Ken.
We watched it together, by the way.
Yeah,
just
yeah.
saying.
Me and Satch.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
What was my reaction?
I don't know.
I just laughed.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You went. No, actually, you went. That's brilliant.
Hilarious.
Hilarious. That's it. Hilarious.
I thought it was
He had
funny.
tears in his eyes.
Yeah.
I was laughing my ass off. Honestly, it was funny.
Yeah, she was pooing her ass off in the toilet. But so
I wanted to find it funny.
Now, I am currently going for quite a lot of auditions.
I thought I'm going to the
I thought
toilet quite
you
often.
were going,
Yeah.
So I
Andrex, not your
I
one.
see all these casting sheets.
Right.
And I see the fact that they're looking for more diversity and
Yeah.
wanted Arabic man, and I get put forward for that. I haven't got much, by the way, but but all those little bits, right? So I can imagine. So what I'm thinking about this advert when I saw it, I thought, did they want an Asian woman? Did they?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure they would have. They would have gone. You know what?
No,
We don't-
why though?
I tell you why, Kedge, because this is the problem. If it had been a white person or a black person, you would have gone, why can't it be an Asian person? I think you're probably going to be that guy that's too hard to please.
This is a very negative. It's a very.
It's not negative.
I don't think it is.
I think it's only negative if you want it to be
Yes,
negative.
it's because you have problems when you have curries, and that's what you're like in the office. So he just brought it into this. That's a him problem.
I just think out of all the people they could have picked, they put them for the Asian, and they just really upset me that like the one time we get a bit of representation on an advert on a mainstream big, big company that's done an advert, and we're always made to look like the lulu in it again.
Now
But
this.
I don't think it is.
Okay, yeah.
It is.
It's not. Number one, look, everyone needs to go to the loo.
Yes.
So that it's not a big problem. Everyone rips, not a big problem. It could be anybody. It could have been a fella. It could have been a person of any background. It doesn't matter.
But
Well, yeah, they might as well would have stuck. They should have stuck like a Mr. Singh doing balle balle down to the toilet then.
Yeah,
No, but it's not that, is it,
but
Kedge?
they're not going
It's
for
just
that kind of humour.
It's
It's a
not
bit more
that, it's
subtle
not
than
that.
that.
Yeah.
And actually, here's the real issue, Kedge.
Go on.
This is why I'm sorry, Kedge. I have. No,
Yeah.
I like you, right?
Yeah.
I was going to say.
I don't.
Right.
He's admitted it.
But we have to stop looking at any brown person that pops up on the telly as representative of the community. Gordy aren't going, Ian Beale, he just doesn't represent me.
Agreed.
They're not saying that.
Is that not because we've been through years of not seeing any representation? And so
Maybe.
therefore we are
No,
like literally we're
no.
clinging on to anything
No,
that we go
no,
down. We
I
just
don't think
I'd want to
so.
stop the record there and go,
Yeah.
no. That's not representation.
It's not.
Representation could be, so what? Grooming gags. Do they represent us? There's a murder in the paper. Does that represent us?
Yeah.
It's like brown people are popping up anywhere and everywhere. They
Yeah.
are all restaurant owners representative of us? Indian restaurant.
Yeah,
owners.
yeah.
No, they're not. I'm sorry. I'm saying that to you. I'm guilty of it as well.
Yeah.
We still, when we were growing up, when the singer man comes in the background at EastEnders,
Yeah.
"Hey!"
We get excited.
Right? Everyone does it, right? And
I
so-
just want us to be seen as the superheroes, as the
I know
funny
you do.
people.
I know you do.
as,
Sometimes
the
we're not,
talented.
Kedge.
But actually,
We're normal.
She is.
We're just
But
the
we
same
get
as everybody
one
else.
opportunity out of 20, whereas they will get one opportunity in every.
But also in the advert, if you look, she's walking with a bit of shame at the start. But I took that as, and then towards the latter part of the walk,
Yeah.
she kind of smirks, smiles.
Owning it.
She
Yeah,
starts staring at it. And I think what it was, when your bud comes out like that, you think, Patti, how long have I got? So she did a bit of a nervous walk. And she went, no, I'm all right.
So what's the
all right.
message of that
I'll
advert?
make it.
What's the message of that advert?
The message
I
of the
missed it.
advert is it's worked because we're talking about it in the podcast, and everyone's probably watched it and be like, "Oh, that was actually quite good for Andrex."
This is a plug and a half.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Honestly, I
yeah,
think it's wicked.
Brownload sponsor.
It's done the
Brownload
job.
sponsored by Andrex is perfect.
done the job.
Hello.
Come on,
Where are you?
come on.
No.
Sandu Rex.
He doesn't want it.
Yeah,
Put me
Kedge
in it.
doesn't
Put
want
me in
it.
it. I'll go
Kedge
for the-
doesn't want it.
Andrex.
I'll go for the walk of shame. That's
Kedge
fine.
doesn't
With
want
me.
it. Kedge doesn't
Yeah.
want
No, but it was just one of the things that I had seen, and I just thought, you know what? It was. We need to bring it up. We need to chat about it because I'm sure a lot of people will feel like how you guys are, and I think a lot of people will feel like how I have felt about it. And I just thought, I was just a bit gutted by it. Like, whereas KFC used remember we spoke about the KFC advert that
Usher
used
Bosley.
the Usher Bosley, and that made you feel proud.
Yeah. But But then
No,
maybe-
but then does that mean that only us brown people eat KFC now?
Yeah.
Because
No,
I'm offended.
but they used Asian music.
No, that means all Asians only work in
no,
KFC.
that's
yeah,
Yeah, no, and they're playing Asian music while they're serving you KFC. Is that what it means?
it's true,
Honestly.
my local KFC, they all play kawalis and stuff. It's quite cool. It's quite sick. I tell you.
He's getting his,
what I mean.
yeah, but the
There's a
guy's
vibe.
getting his beard trimmed.
It could be so. You could take it to any extreme.
Anyway.
KFC owners, all brown people playing Usher Bosley.
All right,
Yeah.
so what did you see apart from adverts? What did
I was going to just say, are you an Andrex consumer?
100%.
Oh, okay.
Only.
Okay, what about you?
Yeah, only.
Okay.
And I'm
Okay.
gutted they stopped making those mint flavored toilet sheets.
Mint flavour, don't put it in your mouth, bro.
You're not going to eat it.
Scented.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
There's the quilted ones.
I'm not a fan of the quilted one.
Now, okay, so I've realised there's a point in toilet roll luxury. I'm not going to get crude. It's not a crude thing, where it's too luxurious. It's like a chadar.
I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
I don't want it to be too.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a gadlu.
No,
It doesn't have to be a gadlu.
no.
No.
Like gadlu, gadla, same thing.
God loves a trier.
No, like thick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah. It doesn't have to be. No, you're right. And sometimes if it's too thick, you feel like, well, no, it doesn't work.
No.
It doesn't deserve to be there.
No, yeah. Hold on. Let me wrap my pillow around.
Exactly.
No, but there's that crossover. Whereas, if I'm honest, my missus, my kids, they all like the fancy stuff.
Oh.
But I don't like buying it.
them.
I don't like buying it on full price.
Yeah, no, you don't buy it.
I buy whatever toilet rolls on a deal.
Oh.
Don't be silly.
No. I mean, not like the real eco recycled.
Yeah, man.
chip
This guy is-
He's picking up the stack of
no
Metro
wonder
from
he
the
finds
station.
it thick. This
He's
guy's-
picking up a newspaper from the Metro station. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
picking them
Tracing
up.
it.
I
That's it, yeah.
have bought the weaker ones in the past, but then they can't hold
Tracing
their own.
paper.
Yeah, not quite trade, not the heart, not that one,
What?
but just this.
That reminds me of school, you know.
Yeah, the
School,
school ones
remember,
were
school
trading.
used
That
to
was
have
rubbish. It
tracing.
was
That's
like
horrible.
gloss paper, just smeary.
Yeah.
Anyway, but like you're right. So you're right. I just wonder if you had the same theory of there's a crossover point where
Just need Andrex regular.
Regular.
Yeah, then
Andrex regular. That's
got
it.
a- you got
That's
a good
it.
one.
But stick to that, bro. I think they're legit.
There you go. So okay, other than adverts, I watched Chumkila.
Right.
Let me just tell you because I've
Now
already
you can
touched
talk
upon
about
it. So again, if I'm really honest, I didn't.
Hang
know-
on, you saw an hour.
Yeah, an hour. I haven't seen
let's
it all.
How long is it?
2 and a bit.
Two
Oh,
and a bit,
okay.
yeah.
2 and a bit. It's not a crazy long one.
It's
but,
not a 3 hour.
But I was just too tired today to stick
Finish
with it.
off.
And because it was on my phone. And
This is the one that stars Diljit.
yeah, it's on Netflix and it's gone straight
and it's
to
about.
Netflix.
And sorry, because I didn't know how to read about it, but it's about
It's about Chumkila the artist. So
Right.
he's a folk singer.
Punjabi folk
yeah,
singer.
yeah, probably around in the kind of late 70s. I think he probably kicked off and then into the 80s. But he was killed. He was a bit controversial with his lyrics. And so far, the thing they're kind of picking up on is he was naughty. He was sexy naughty.
Oh.
All he spoke about was women,
Right.
shagging, wanting to get his... And actually, it was quite reassuring. 'Cause I'm
Which
like,
is pretty much like what
what
R&B.
we talk
90s,
about,
yeah.
well, anyone, or any R&B and all that. But
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
But it's obviously done in a Punjabi sort of like, about things standing up, like karake and all these kind of terms, and he's been like that since he was a kid.
Double
And he-
meaning.
Yeah, double meaning, little puns, little like,
Cheeky Chumkila.
And of course,
Was your dad a fan of his music?
I
No,
don't-
I'm not connecting anything there. But
You're saying my dad's dirty.
No,
He
I'm
listens
just
to this as well.
No,
by the way.
because I'm just saying that was he
I
big
no.
for your dad?
My
that era?
my
No.
dad, if I'm honest, growing up, no, not at all. My dad didn't really sing Punjabi songs growing up.
He was more George Michael, wasn't he?
no.
I can imagine.
Bob
He's
Marley.
really smooth.
My dad was
Marley,
George
yeah.
Michael. That's
Yeah.
what he is.
Oh, okay.
And Bob Marley.
Yeah.
Bob Marley,
No,
yeah.
he liked your Muhammad Rafi's and he'd sing all those kind of songs
Right.
growing up, Kishore Kumar type songs. But
Right.
the film is good. I just think the film's well made.
Right.
And even if you're not really, look, I'm not no poster boy for Punjab. You know that, and I'm not definitely not flying the flag. I don't know all
He's
the
more
history.
poster boy for the Gujarat.
Probably
we are.
by default.
Yeah.
But the kind of I was just getting to the point where it got a little bit political around the 1984 stuff and all that. But up until now, it's him making it in the music industry, how it came about, the labels. It reminded me of a lot of other films. If you do watch it, you'll tell me a little bit. Not quite A Star Is Born, because that's another kind of story, but those kind of musical journey films you see, or like when you watch the Elton John film, when you watch the Freddie Mercury film, and they've just got this belief that goes, I can write songs.
Yeah, okay.
And you go, oh, right.
Nice. I
you've
like them
got it.
kind of films.
Yeah, and for that reason. So do check it out. I haven't seen it all yet.
Make sure you check it
and
out.
And they style it. Yeah, they kind of, as he's singing words and singing lyrics, they're coming up on the screen. Like,
Nice.
So it's a little bit, it's an arty.
Bit arty.
Yeah, a bit arty. So yeah, for that reason. So
Do you know what? Just off the back of that, Tommy, can we big up Diljit? Because that guy is absolutely everywhere at the moment. Like this film,
Yeah.
he had a massive concert in Mumbai that everyone went to this weekend.
Yeah.
He's making tunes with
So
everybody. He's just, the guy's just, do you know, the man's on fire at the moment.
Yeah. So Purple Patch, what do they call it? You know,
Yeah,
when
it
you're
is.
in-
Yeah,
you're in your Purple Patch.
yeah, a good bit of form.
Right. So, and I thought about this today because as I watched it, I was like, hold on, Coachella.
Yeah.
You know,
this time last year.
Yeah, this time last year,
The collab with
Ed.
Yeah.
and then these
At his
concerts,
concert, yeah.
the Ambani wedding,
Yep.
and now to have a film that's not just out but out on Netflix
Mm.
because obviously he's got this now. He'll be like somewhere in the atmosphere or of life, someone You know how we talk about Spanish artists or South, like Despacito,
Yeah.
Daddy Fonzo,
Yeah.
with a Yankee Daddy Fonzie.
Yeah,
one of
Yankee
those
Daddy
ones.
Fonzie, yeah.
Daddy Fonzie.
Yeah,
Whatever
yeah,
that one, right?
yeah.
Right. Those people.
J Balvin.
Well, I've not heard any other songs of theirs other than those big pop songs that crossed over with Bieber and all that. So now, are people in South America and South Africa or places that aren't typically Desi listening to Diljit? Are they aware of him because of this little crossover? Yeah, right? And I thought, have they planned this? Or is it all just come together?
I think it's just the stars of recently. I've noticed the stars are aligning for Asian music and pop culture.
Yeah, you think it's happening?
And I think if you don't jump on it now,
AP and Stormzy?
yeah. I think
Andy was at Coachella, AP.
Yeah.
He done yesterday.
Exactly.
And smashed the guitar at the end of his set.
Yeah.
He just picked it up and bang on the smashed it.
But I think we
like
need
rock
to
and roll.
grab it. I think we need to, all of us need to grab this and just keep telling people about, look at all of these brilliant things. And I reckon we got to get this juggernaut moving. Because I think it's our time.
Juggernaut. Again, Indian
Juggernaut. Yeah. All right, so you've seen that. Satch?
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen a lot of stuff. So, Kedge, we spoke on Friday briefly, didn't we?
Satch got me so excited.
Oh, hello. How did
He
you
got.
get?
I haven't been that excited in
Was
a
it
while.
food? We doing about food?
No, I said to him,
Just on the phone.
I was like, mate, I'm home Friday night. Do you want to come out? No, I'm joking. I said, I've just.
He wants to
What's
watch a
popped
film.
up on my TV? Oppenheimer, Sky Cinema. It's because it's Friday. They always release a new film on a Friday.
Yeah.
I thought I was on the phone to Kedge at the same time as I was on the TV. I was like, Kedge, I might watch a bit of it. Like, I might watch it and see.
And
what
I
see
warned
what he
him. I warned him, and I said, Satch, you know what? I'll be honest, bruv. I loved your thought, and I love this thought process that you're going through. That you want to watch a magnus opus, but I said, Satch, this one is not for you.
Yeah. It's not a typical Satch film.
No, it's a typical not for a lot of people film.
But it's like, do you know what? It's such a big film.
Yeah.
Christopher
Exactly.
Nolan,
Oscar. Yeah,
big deal.
Yeah.
Won so many awards. Do you know, even when my brother came back from Dubai a couple of weeks ago, he goes, I watched Oppenheimer on the plane.
Cillian Murphy.
And I was
Killian.
just, who?
Cillian.
Eddie Murphy?
Killian.
And so then I was just like, I had a bit of FOMO because I'm just like, oh, now
Yeah.
everyone's seen it,
Yeah,
winning all
yeah,
these
yeah.
awards.
Yeah.
I want to watch it.
3 hours.
Yeah.
3 hours long. But I watched 23 minutes
That's good.
and went off.
I said 10.
I
Went
was
off.
so sure that story was going the other way.
Why?
I thought you were going to go, blew me away.
No.
So, you know.
He didn't even get to the bomb, which was about to
No.
blow.
What? Is there a bomb in it?
Okay. Confession.
Satch.
It was for 23 minutes, I might have been watching, I could have watched something in Chinese.
But in 23 minutes, you probably didn't even know what was going on because
Bro,
it
I
was,
had
it was
not-
all cutting through
something
different
to
times.
do with
timelines.
he was a physicist and like a maths kind of geezer. Then he got offered a job and then I switched off because I thought this is bullshit.
So you know what it is? You have to be in a certain frame of mind for those kind of films, as we always say. But I will confess this. I started watching it because it was it's on Apple TV.
It's on Netflix as well.
It's on no, it can't be on Netflix.
No, it's on one of them. Yeah,
it's on Apple TV because I paid for it.
Okay.
And I remember thinking, oh, okay. But then I was
You paid for it?
Yeah, right.
Good
'Cause
man.
I thought, no, I tell you what, because it was about a month or two ago when all the awards were going on
Right.
and Oppenheimer's cleaning up. I'm going,
Yeah.
oh my God, how did I miss this in the cinema?
Yeah.
I should have seen it.
So you had FOMO.
and I love Cillian Murphy because I love Peaky Blinders.
Yeah. Yeah.
And his
He's
name is Tommy.
brilliant.
Tommy Shelby. Right?
I don't like him.
I love all that, right? And I think he's an actor. You know, he's got that kind of gaunt face.
Proper actor.
Yeah, you know, like his piercing blue eyes.
Yeah.
He's kind of weirdly
And
good
he just looks like a baddie.
Yeah, he's twisted, he's dark.
Yeah.
He looks like he's layered. He's a layered talk. Yeah. Anyway, great guy. So, and on that, I thought, I'm going to watch it. Satch, I've seen half of it, and I struggled to get to the half bit. I was waiting for it to kind of get me. But I think, again...
It is like the marathon.
My
So,
problem,
yeah,
no,
I'm
but my
happy.
problem
You've
is...
got to
I'm happy.
13 miles.
Yeah, but my problem is always, if I'm tired, you're not going to get
But
me.
you're never never
Do you know
not.
what? Do you know what the highlight was in 23 minutes?
What?
Seeing Albert Einstein in the film.
Yeah.
That blew me. I saw it and I was like, I've never seen
You've got
Albert
to stay
Einstein
for
in
that.
the film.
If anything, nothing else, you've got to stay for the Albert
Mate,
Einstein
I am not staying
and
for
Oppenheimer conversation.
No,
It's-
not interested.
Oh, sad.
Not
I mean, I
interested.
wish I
So anyway,
could hold
switch
your
that
hand
off.
through it.
Switch that off. Put on Netflix. Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
Went to Netflix. I watched a film called Kedge,
Go on.
The Beautiful Game. Have you heard about that?
I've heard of it.
About the homeless World Cup.
Yes, that's supposed to be incredible. That.
What's this?
It's actually based on a true story.
True story.
Of every year that every few years, whatever, they go to a different part of the world. This was based in Italy, where they had the homeless World Cup. So they take a group of homeless people to represent your country, and then you play other homeless people in a World Cup.
In a World Cup.
Football.
Yeah. And apparently it will bring most people to tears.
Brilliant film.
Man.
Yeah.
Brilliant film.
What's it called?
The Beautiful Game.
The Beautiful Game.
Okay, very
Definitely worth watching that. And the other thing I watched the other day was Scoop.
Did you watch it?
With it's
Billy.
about it's about what's
Billy
his
and
face?
Gillian Anderson.
Yeah, with it's
Andrew.
about Prince Andrew.
Yeah.
And do you
Oh,
know
The
that-
whole
that
how
one,
they
yeah.
how
got
they
the
managed to.
interview.
Yeah.
Do you know why I really liked it? Because it showed how we used to go and get. Obviously, not on that level.
Yeah.
But it reminded me of like the radio days because it's all at the BBC.
It's all done at the BBC.
You can see
yeah.
her walking into it
and the
stuff, I'm
producer
like-
is the key person
and I'm
in
just
it.
like, raw man, like this is we used to do this kind of thing.
Yeah.
So it excited me for that reason.
But because not a lot, it's mixed reviews. Do you know what I mean? A lot
I
of
liked
people-
it. No, but then I'm looking at it from like a producer point of view.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I was
yeah.
just like,
How
she
they put it
smashed it.
together.
Really
Look at
good.
this.
Yeah,
Exactly.
really good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Why couldn't you look at Oppenheimer from a producer point of view?
Innit?
Yeah,
Nah,
which
no, not interested.
Right,
No,
so
but not like that. And then the other film that I saw
Oh,
as
wow.
well.
Look
this
at
guy,
that.
this guy got a
You
list.
haven't been
I'm
working
banging
this
them out,
week,
mate.
yeah.
Honestly, Roadhouse.
Oh, with
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Did you like that?
Yeah, but it's also got Conor McGregor.
Yeah,
in it,
Conor
isn't it?
McGregor.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Oh, only Satchwood.
Really good.
That has been
do you know
panned.
Do you know why I liked it? It was a very basic film.
Yeah, yeah,
And,
that's
and
why
do you
it's
know
got-
when you
it's
just
got
Sunday
panned.
night, you just need one of them ones with no thinking involved.
Yeah.
Bit of beef. Conor McGregor's wicked in it, by the way. I love him. Love him. Love him.
He went on the record and he said acting is harder than.
But
fighting.
he
Because
kind of.
acting is harder than UFC.
Do you know what? He kind of. I think he was quite good in it.
Oh, yeah.
Like
No, but
he was
his
very
whole
over
thing
the
is
top.
an act, you know, his whole thing that he
Yeah,
does.
and
you
it-
know, he
it
writes
fit-
the wind up.
his character fit in for that film, so it was really good. I enjoyed. It was one of those ones Sunday night. You know, just
Leave
want to
your
slap
brain at
something
home.
on. Leave your brain at home. Monday morning, nothing heavy. Brilliant film for that.
You know, sorry, and a quick side, and I'm going to say this because I love all this kind of stuff. To some extent, I don't like going too heavy into it, but the whole manifesting your future and all that. They had a video, I saw a video of Conor McGregor talking to Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's going, and it's funny because Conor McGregor, you know, he's double hard, but he's not maybe the brightest person. So he's not asking a clever Cristiano Ronaldo football question.
Yeah.
He goes, I heard you got a jet. And he goes, yeah.
Yeah.
He goes, I haven't got my own jet
I don't
yet."
think Ronaldo really cared about that.
No.
news.
Did you ever see that clip?
Yeah, well, so there's that clip, and then also when he was at the boxing, and so they're sitting next to each other at
Yeah.
the boxing.
Ronaldo
and-
wasn't too
and-
interested.
and he just didn't care. He was talking about trying to get his attention about his watch or something.
Yeah,
he just
and
didn't
because
care.
Conor McGregor is quite superficial, he wants all those things.
Yeah.
But what they said was when he said that he didn't have the jet. Fast forward, then you see a clip of Conor McGregor saying, "If you really want something, believe it, see it, want it, take steps, go towards it, achieve your goal." And then they went, and then they showed the rich list kind of thing, and he's up there, and he'd earned 180 million that year, and he can afford his own jet. So what I'm saying is, he made it happen. So, but I like Conor McGregor for that fact. And I think he's entertaining. What entertained you, Kev?
Right, so basically, I had to go and support our good Dubai friend,
hello.
Dev Patel, because he directed, wrote, produced.
I'm going to say
and
it again.
acted.
He didn't go to your school, did he?
No, he didn't go to my school.
It was
no.
Jay.
I forgot his
Sean.
name now. No, not
Riz
Jay Sean.
Ahmed.
Well,
Riz
Jay Sean,
Ahmed.
Jay Sean, I was at university.
That was it, yeah,
before he
right.
left, and it was Riz Ahmed I went to school with. But I mean, obviously, do you know what I mean? Just working around those circles, you know what I mean? It's like
the
it just
hotbed
rubs
of
off on you, do you know what I
Northwest
mean?
London.
Yeah, but Dev Patel did the film Monkey Man, the lead actor in it, action film. He did this because basically no Hollywood producer or director would cast him in a hero's role. He loves fighting and he loves doing all of this stuff, but you know he's always the waiter in like Marigold the hotel or whatever it is.
No, and what was the other one? as well?
Exotic, Marigold,
no.
Slumdog.
Yeah,
You know,
he plays one sort of character.
yeah, they make him look like just the Jalupalu
Yeah.
Asian kid.
Yeah,
Do you know
but
what I
then
mean?
Something good happens eventually. Yeah.
The knock.
And so he just thought, right, I'm going to do this for myself because that's the only way. You got to build you got to build your own castle, and then people will come. And I, you know, the trailer looked brilliant. I saw the trailer a couple of months ago, and I thought I'm going to give it a go. Took my dad, and it was brilliant.
Oh, really?
It is
Good to hear.
brilliant.
Oh,
it's,
good to hear.
it's and you know what? I mean, it's incredible. The soundtrack. I've never go to a film and get the soundtrack.
Yeah.
I've got the soundtrack. It's a brilliant
wow.
And
soundtrack.
I've heard Munde Tabachgadahi in the trailer.
Right, yeah,
But,
but I know it doesn't really come. It's not. I think they
but-
just do that to sell the film. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, they have to because that's the mass market.
Yeah, it's the mass market.
What I do remember from that, the fight scenes,
Yeah, the guy broke his toes like in the first couple of scenes. He broke his hand
in real life.
Yeah, he broke his hand in the first action scenes. They had to change all the choreography because, bruv, the fighting in it, the violence is incredible. The fighting scenes,
Good on him.
it's
Good on you, Dev Patel.
you know what he's done. It's all set in India, but you know what the clever thing he's done there. He's touched upon some brilliant issues as well that are current issues that are, affect everybody in and around the world, in India and everything like that. You see the slightly darker sides of India, the whole how he brings to light the whole trans issue in India. Like the eunuchs and how they're always
not transport, not like people sitting in other people's chairs on the
no,
train.
No.
Okay,
The trans rights in terms of because I think Asians have always looked upon that community in a negative way, and actually they were the ones who basically end up looking after him and like that because he goes through a lot of hard times and stuff like that. It's a brilliant film. Can I
weirdly, just because this is the bit I kind of got up to, and I won't give you in the Chamkila film, there's a moment with him and the trans community who come to his wedding, wanting money, but he kind of just joins in with them,
right?
And then his wife is looking at him like, wow, like people normally like, hey, get away,
get away. Well, this is it because that's what we're brought up with, aren't we?
But they're all singing his songs because they're a bit naughty, and he's singing it with them, and they didn't,
love that.
So you're right, things are changing, and it's nice that Hollywood, Bollywood.
I really want to watch
you'll love it, Satch. You will love it because it is wham bam, and it's just relentless, and some of the scenes are just incredible in there. So it's definitely worth a watch. I loved it. And the other thing that I watch in terms of a series is on Amazon Prime. It's if you are a gamer, you will love it. I don't think you have to be a gamer, but it's called Fallout. 8 episodes, directed by the people who made Westworld. That's why I'm fully invested in it.
It is. Do you know what? They're advertising that everywhere at the moment.
Yeah, and actually, because you've seen Westworld, Tommy, you can tell it's made by the same people because there's certain shots, there's certain like the way they've the music and how they use music to it.
Eerie,
you don't have to be a gamer to like it. It's just sort of in the future, if there was an atomic bomb, what would have happened and how people are living. Obviously,
back to Oppenheimer.
So it's basically the whole joke is on humanity. Actually, it's a really clever kind of show. It's got a bit of humor in it. It's not serious. It's a little bit far fetched because it's obviously from a computer game. But really well made. 4 episodes in, I'm loving it.
Good. Fallout, The Beautiful Game,
Roadhouse,
Chamkila, Roadhouse,
Monkey Man.
Loads to watch. Okay, and what have we learned? We are at that classic part of the show.
Go on in.
Oh, by the way, I want to give. There's a 13-year-old listening now to us. I did all these Curry Awards, and by the way, and the Curry Awards, I did the Hair and Beauty Awards again up in Leeds. And whenever I say I've got a podcast and it's called The Brown Load, it gets a laugh.
It does.
I forget because we say the name so much.
Well, we've changed the meaning of it, haven't we?
Go on. What was it? I don't know what was the meaning in the first place.
Well,
I thought it was that we're talking crap.
We've never.
And we're brown.
I mean, should we talk about this? How we came up with the name? Because do you remember at the BBC we weren't allowed to call it a podcast. We had to call it a download.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember? We weren't allowed to.
Podcast,
we weren't allowed to refer to it as podcast because obviously the BBC were getting that's what everyone else says, and we want to have our own thing. So we're going to call it a download.
And now they call it podcast. I'm just saying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No, they do. They're pricks. They do. I know.
Yeah. So do you remember that? And we always used to question it. And so it was always a download. And then we thought, but what is a download? It's a podcast. And then we thought, right. So when we were coming up with our name, then I remember who was it? One of you two said, "Oh, well, what if we just call it the Brown Load?" And we all just laughed together because it can have so many other meanings to it as well. Do you know what I mean? Because if you actually look up Brown Load in the Urban Dictionary, it means going for a dump.
Yeah.
And it all rings back around to Andrex.
Exactly.
It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful connection.
Everyone laughs at the brown load. Basically.
You go back to brown, not back to
But
black.
it's the download, it's the brown load, but you get a lot of brown in it.
Stuff.
So hello to you, young 13-year-old man who I met, because he came to me right at the end of the show last night in Scotland, and he went, and it was actually, he spoke on behalf of their restaurant. They won, and he's 13 years old.
Wow.
I always rate that. And I think
I love that.
And he was confident, and you spoke well, boy, whatever your name was.
So he's a fan.
But he went, and he just came up, and at the end he went, "I'm very excited about hearing your podcast." And I was like, "Oh shit, maybe you shouldn't be listening." No.
Yeah.
And then I was like, no, you can listen.
13's
I
all right.
said, no, it's all right. Yeah, you're all right. I said, we don't. I said, Natasha's, and I said to his mum and dad who were there, I went, it's quite educational.
Yeah,
I
think it is. Yeah,
he'll learn something from it as well.
Can I go first then? Because
Yeah.
I think I've got a fact that might link in. It might help him, the 13-year-old.
Yeah.
'Cause it's about food.
Yeah.
Mine's about food today.
Hopefully it's not the same one.
No.
75% of the world's food
Yeah.
comes from 12 plants and 5 animals.
Wow.
75%.
12 plants and 5 animals.
Yes. Shall I name them?
Yeah.
Go on.
The 12 plants
we'll name the animals. Go on, you name the plants. I won't get them.
Wheat, rice, corn, sugarcane, soy, potatoes, palm oil, cassava, sorghum,
Palm oil. No wonder we've got this big issue.
millet, ground nuts, and sweet potatoes. 5 animals?
5 animals: cow, sheep, pig.
Hang on, cow, sheep, pig, yeah.
What else? Beef, lamb,
Chicken.
pork. Yeah, chicken.
Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Which is
for the dud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
75.
Which means
five.
means real talk. That's enough. That is enough.
17 things in this world. 75% of our food.
Nah, man, that's
Mental, isn't it?
That means that's a lot of killage.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
plants and
Well, no, but I mean animals.
no, but that
Five.
it's only 5 animals and 12 plants.
But then, but what we're saying is all those other animals that we can eat.
Yeah.
We really don't need to eat.
Oh, I see. What you
Yeah.
mean.
That's what I'm saying.
Well,
like,
no, but what other animals are we?
no,
there's
some people do.
loads of
They'll
others.
have
Yeah.
deer,
No, but you might get the
venison,
odd eel and
yeah,
stuff like that. But
yeah.
oh, I see.
Eel.
Yeah, but then it's just like that kind of
So it was
top
funny,
level food.
You'll like this, Kedge, because I saw a clip and it keeps coming up on my kind of TikTok, whatever Instagram story feed. But it was a brilliant one where this guy. There's a woman interviewing this vegetarian guy, and she goes, eating meat is just part of the food chain. Like we all eat meat.
We've got teeth for it.
And he goes, and he was really calm. I'm going to totally make a mess of this and not do it as smooth as he did it.
Yeah.
But he basically goes, why do you do that? He goes, why do you compare yourself to one part of a lion? Just because lions eat meat,
Yeah,
you go, lions eat meat, we eat meat, right?
I've
And he
seen
goes,
this clip.
yeah,
and
he goes, they also go up to each other and sniff each other's ass.
Yeah.
Do you do that? Right? He goes, no. He goes, they also are known to kill their cubs if they think they're weak.
Yeah, and
Would
eat
you
them.
kill your
Yeah.
child if you thought your child was a bit weak?
Yeah.
So don't compare yourself. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't. Do, He goes,
Got rinsed.
he goes, our jaws move side to side. That means we're herbivores. We are not. If your jaw only moves up and down, you're a carnivore.
Oh.
If your jaw moves from side to side, you're a herbivore. Because just, I don't know.
Because you can grind.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I've seen you on the dance floor.
Yeah.
Bro.
Oh, bump and grind.
Yeah, speaking of Kedge and being a vegetarian, very quickly, I'm gonna out him. He wants to go back to that chili sauce, Tommy. He said it to me the other day.
Oh, the
He goes, I'm gonna go buy a
crustacean.
bottle. He goes, I can't find
Maggie.
anything.
We've
He goes,
We've
he
got
goes,
to
I
have a
can't-
chat about that, mate. Yeah, should we do it now? I mean,
He goes, I can't find anything that's giving me the muzza that gave
Yeah,
me.
Maggie's.
we've mentioned it a while ago when we sort of outed them. Maggie's sauce, it's that garlic chili sauce, and it's been the staple, and it just bangs with chips, and it's just
It's because of the prawns in it, mate.
Yeah, that's what makes it
Then I
tasty.
read that it's got obviously this sauce may have crustaceans in it.
Mollusks.
The fact it's called crust.
Yeah, and mollusks, crustaceans, and all of that nonsense.
That bit of
and
bit
so then I
seafood.
just abolished it from the kitchen.
But it said it could, not
It
it
could,
did.
like, it might be cooked in
may,
an environment
because
where-
I think
Because-
it's
It's cooked in it's made in
Yeah.
the same
But
area.
that's not
Yeah.
a risk you can
Yeah, that's
take.
not. No, I think it
knowing.
is.
no.
But that's like him having like a veggie wrap from MacD's where it's cooked around.
Yeah, but that
could be.
But
Well,
they
no,
would- the
because according
McD's
to that-
would strategically.
but according to that,
sorry,
McDonald's in
carefully-
Gujarat-
No, but I'm forget McDonald's and Gujarat. I'm just talking about it. It's still in the same area, so
Yeah.
it could happen.
Yeah, but
this
that's
is
more-
the same
that-
sort of thing.
I'd apply that to like a peanut allergy. I don't think meat can waft its way over. Because then you could
No,
argue.
I get that. But say, for example, I don't know, for some reason, and I know they're really strict on this, you should picked up with the same tongs or something.
Yeah,
It could happen.
No, but they're not allowed to. Yeah,
I know they're not allowed to, but it could. But that's the same as I'm saying, these little prawn bits or whatever have gone into the sauce by mistake.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Also, basically, I just admitted to Sats, I'm saying, I'm really missing it. And if I maybe
He goes, I'm gonna go back.
close my mind to that part of that label, if I just get the sauce and just rip off the label,
I'm going to have it.
I'm back in the game. So I'm just playing and toying with that myself.
Yeah.
And just, how it sits
Playing with
me.
himself.
I'm just, how does that sit with
Enjoy
my
it.
mind? And,
Yeah.
and the morals around it.
Yeah.
Seeing as I did my food one, go on, Kedge. Let's have
So
your food
my
one.
food one was basically I heard it as I was listening to a podcast while I was running the half marathon, and I had to actually pause it and I had to make a note while I was running it because I thought it was such a game-changing moment, and I don't think a lot of us know this, but basically I was listening to this nutritionist, biochemist called Dr. Rhonda Patrick, and
I've heard
she
of her.
said,
RP.
RP Rhonda,
I've heard of her.
mate,
She's good.
she's very good.
Yeah.
And she said that when you have a smoothie, right, when you make a smoothie,
Go on.
obviously a lot of people love putting bananas in it.
Yeah.
And then you whack on all the other bits of
Whatever.
fruit.
Greens
Yeah.
and whatever. Yeah.
But the worst combo is banana and blueberries.
Oh,
Because
Blueberries have got a lot of toxins, antioxidants. That's the word, and it's very good for you. As soon as you put banana in it, they cancel each other out.
they don't work together.
And it's a waste of time. So basically, and everyone nowadays, when you go to shops, they always lug a banana in it.
Yeah.
It goes, so basically, from now on, make your smoothies without the bananas.
Or without blueberries.
But the blueberries got more goodness in it than a banana.
Okay.
So keep the banana away.
And munch that separately.
Because they cancel each other out.
I thought you were going to say, well, I'll tell you why I like that. Quick couple of things, so I wasn't going to forget them. The way masala work together, our food, our desi food in general, and I'm learning more about this with Desi Beat, is everything is in those foods for a reason, bruv.
Yeah.
It not only for taste, the hang, the asafoetida, all that kind of, it's all got a purpose of health benefits, and it's delicious. So it's like double whammy, you know, like, so it's so smart.
Exactly.
So you're right, I get it, how things can work together.
Yeah. But like, how comes no one has ever told us that?
Well, what I
and
heard,
everyone lugs bananas into smoothies with everything else.
but what I heard recently was that actually you shouldn't be smoothieing any fruit. You got to eat your fruit whole.
Eat it whole.
But something about
But that's
not
just laziness,
chewing
isn't it?
No, something about but also it is nice ice cold with mixed up with crushed ice. I used to love it in LA when I was over there for work for 7 months. We used to go to this one place.
But I think people did that just so that they can then copyright it, and then you could, because you can make money out of it. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
You can
making
what,
the smoothie,
as soon as you can trademark something, then therefore it's not
I
healthy.
quite like the breakfast OT ones. They do ones with oats and like all
you
that,
can do that,
and
Hope.
banana and like soy milk or whatever. It's lovely. My one is it's more of a thing I learned in terms of a phrase this week, and it was because I think we've all probably had it. Ked, you got a brother?
Yeah.
Right. Satch, you got a brother?
Yeah.
Right. I got sisters. Even though I've got sisters,
Yeah.
when my mum would call for my sister,
Yeah.
she'd say the other sister's name, or she might say my name. Do you know what I
They
mean?
never get the right one.
They get mixed up. There are even times when I'm there, I'm going, my Logan. Well, you know, like,
Do you really?
yeah.
Really?
You just, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because you're not really fully focused and all that.
So you just want to shout a name of a child?
Yeah, maybe it's that. No, but there's a reason why we do that. There's a reason why parents do that. The reason, it's not just a case of
just old age.
No, this might sound a bit obvious now that I'm going to go to phrase it and say it out loud, but it's something called, and it's a term that I came across this week. This is what I learned. Called relationship ponds, like a pond of relationships. They said, so what your mum and dad is doing in that moment is getting you mixed up with other people they've put in that pond in their mind. So sometimes at work, you won't. It's very rare that you'll call a work colleague your brother's name or your wife's name or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Because they're not in the same pond. You might call Mark Dave or Sarah Susan at work because you get muddled up.
So like that bloke who called me Satch. Because we're all in the same pond.
For him, you're in the pond.
We're in the Brownload pond.
Right? You're part of that podcast. That's how he knows you. You can be mixed up. So what we'd have basically in our lives then is we have different ponds of relationships.
Mate, I wouldn't want to be in a pond with him.
No, definitely not. We wouldn't want to be in a puddle with him. I mean, that's intimate enough. But I just quite like the term. I was like, so you know, they go, and you know, sometimes.
So they're in your children pond.
Yeah, yeah.
So
you've
that's
got
what
the children pond, and you're just going to say, you're going to. And I've even heard like my boys and stuff who've got 4 or 5 kids. They're like, oh, Sammy, Stephen, Simon, Sonia, Atia.
Yeah.
You know, like, they go.
And it doesn't even matter what gender, they just go through the whole list of names.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like my grand. When there was all of us kids all together, 8 of us, it was just literally she'd just go through the whole repertoire of all the names until you hit the right one.
Until someone comes.
Yeah, exactly. I beg your pardon.
Wow.
What kind of game's that? Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that sounds like fun. Okay. On that note, cool. Can I I feel like I don't want to do this. Are we finishing the podcast? Yeah.
We are finishing.
Yeah.
Mark,
right.
what do you want to do?
What do you want to do now?
I wanted to basically. I saw a joke on TikTok and I thought, I'll do that. I thought, no, I don't want to.
I love a joke.
I don't want. Yeah, I know you do, but I thought, oh god, it's such a kedge
Please,
thing to
don't do it.
I hate myself
Joke
because we all, and I do get moments where I feel like, oh god, that was a bit of a kedge thing to say.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
go
Right.
on. No, Tommy,
But-
you sure?
No, I think you should.
But I'm going to do it because I was very surprised because this was like two Indian people sitting opposite each other, like husband and wife kind of thing, doing pun jokes to each other. But all the puns are in English about Indian names and places and food.
Oh, okay.
Right? And I'm like, oh, this is the kind of silly stuff. You know when we do Kane Wane Gane and I'm hungry, you're hungry, we're hungry for calzone.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like Anthony songs and all that. We do all that. It is silly. They were doing that. And I was like, oh, look, like it's a
Come
thing
in,
now.
let's have the
Okay.
joke. Let's have the
So
joke.
why can't the Bollywood brothers, Sonny and Bobby,
Yeah.
that's the Ravindra's kids, yeah?
Yeah.
Why can't they do Ring Around the Roses? Because in the end, they all fall down. Thank you very much. They all fall down.
Come on. That's
Sunny
I like
Diol,
that.
Bobby Diol.
I love
Why
that.
can't they do Ring Around the Rosy? Because in the end, they all fall down.
That's brilliant.
Thank you, man. Until next week, from me and Kedge, the funny guys.
Woo!
See ya. Love you, Satch.
Come on, Saj.
Say something. Say bye to the people then, Satch. Don't be rude.
Laters.